recently I went to Disney Sea in Tokyo, right there, to explore the accessibility options, and I was honestly blown away. But the whole time I could not help but think how much my guide dog Elton John would absolutely simply adore a Disney day. And I have lived in Los Angeles for almost 6 years, and I have never been to Disneyland, which feels like a crime, but we are changing that today. We are righting the wrongs. Elton John and I are here at Disney. I am wearing an iconic Mickey shirt for ages 9 to 10 from Zara Kids that fits me flawlessly. I feel like I have a full 90s aesthetic going on right now, and I'm totally here for it. Elty has his little souvenir from Tokyo Sea. He has his little Tokyo Disney Sea bandana on.
And Goofy's on it.
Which he is so excited to meet Goofy. That's gonna be the highlight of his day. So we're gonna have to hunt down Goofy. You best believe I'm gonna be getting him Mickey ears. We're gonna have so much fun today. And I've gotta tell you, we're not even in the park yet. We just parked the car, came down the escalator, and he immediately guided me to this Mickey balloon statue behind me. Like he brought me over and he's like, Mom, this is cool. This is cool. So I think he's already pretty excited. Let's head in, get to guest services, and see what the accessibility for the blind is like here.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Thank God that guy told me to watch my head, or I would have smacked my head blind girl style.
To be honest, I would too. I would have smacked my head. It's just,
And
I
I am,
thinking.
being 4'11", I am not used to walking into things, I can tell you that much.
What do you think, Elton?
He says, I can't really help with the low-hanging situation, that's not really my job. Okay, so far we just went through security, and right away the woman knew exactly which two questions ADA law allows her to ask. Is it a service dog, and what service does it provide? And I'm not surprised, it's Disney, they should be very well educated, but it's shockingly still exciting to me when they are, because I'm so used to people not knowing and having to educate them. So we did that whole rigmarole, song and dance. Now we're on this little cart, we're on the wheelchair accessible one, so it has a bit more room for Elton John, and it was a ramp to get on instead of steps. Almost smacked my head, thankfully didn't. And off to Disney we go.
Here we're seeing Elton laying at Molly's feet on the tram ride, and then some B-roll of the street and trees lining the path that the tram takes to drop you off at the park.
Thank you so much. I knew to watch my head that time. I put my hand up, protect myself.
Hello!
My mom is very excited trying to film strangers because they know me.
Your dog is so cute.
Thank you. Are you guys just here for the day?
We're on a school trip.
Yeah.
Oh,
we performed today, actually.
What a cool school trip. You get to come to Disney?
Yeah, we got to play. We did a workshop.
Yeah, we all live in Washington.
You play music? Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we're band
flute.
students.
Yeah.
We found the ears already, and Elton is trying to pick them out for himself. He's like, you said I could get ears, Mommy? Okay, I'm thinking the all black Mickey would look iconic because they kind of almost blend in and look real. But I kind of want them to stand out more. I want some glitter ones, and I think maybe Minnie with a bow on them or something.
Well, that's Minnie, and she's sparkly with her bow, it's gold.
Okay, I want you to pick the ones you think would look best since, you're sighted.
Okay.
Ooh, these are cool, they've studs.
Actually, I really like the Minnie with the pink, because you did mention
one?
Minnie, yeah.
Elton, let's see.
Oh yeah, that looks amazing.
And he's wagging his
He's wagging
tail,
his
I can
tail.
feel it. He is chuffed.
And then he goes with your t-shirt well too. Yeah,
Do we look iconic?
you look iconic. That looks so cute.
We already met, before we came in, we already met another girl who was here with her service dog and follows me on TikTok. And then we met that herd of teenagers my mom insisted on filming. So hi to everybody who I've met already, and hi to everybody who I will meet for the rest of the day. This is so fun. We're already meeting so many followers. He wants them back.
He wants them on.
Yes, okay, I'll put them on.
Do you think he wants to play with them though?
No, I think he wants to wear them.
Yeah, I think he does.
Elton is loving his Minnie Mouse aesthetic so much. We just purchased them. He is so pleased with himself because anything that gets him attention, he's in. And this is getting him all the looks. And then he picked out this. He really is into Minnie today. He picked out a little silver Minnie Mouse with a bow on it. You love her? Yes. This is Elton John. Okay, we just met another follower, Taylor. Shout out. What a pretty name. And then a bunch of people obviously came to take photos of him. He is soaking this up. He's wagging his tail. He's looking around. He's posing for the pictures. I don't know if we're going to be able to move at all. Well, he's not taking them off. He's not attempting at all. He's been wearing these for 5 good minutes now, and he has not once tried to get them off. So I've just visited guest services, and they gave me my audio headset. You rent it, so you pay $25. It's just a deposit. At the end, you get your $25 back. They taught me how to use this. Okay, so this is the tether, and I can wear that around my neck.
Yes, you're going to want to wear it around your neck.
And then this is the machine.
This is the machine. Now, before I select anything, I'm just going to show you so you can see, if you can feel that right there, that smooth surface.
Yeah.
You want that to always be kind of pointing that direction.
Okay, so I'm going to hold it in my hand.
Yeah, whenever you know you are somewhere you'd like to hear what the description is, it should also buzz when you're near a transmitter so you know that there's stuff coming. You really don't have to do much with this. It's supposed to, every time you go near a transmitter and this is facing outward, it will pick up that signal and relay the information to you.
Okay. And then they brought me to a quiet room, which anybody who needs it can utilize, which is great. And I'm just checking out their Braille guide as well as their tactile maps. Unfortunately, they don't have any tactile replicas of the ride, which was the most impressive and most helpful part of Tokyo Disney Sea. So I'd love to figure out how we can get in touch with Disneyland to make that happen.
Oh.
I got a first-time visitor badge. Pastel-colored Victorian buildings line the bustling streets leading from the traditional town square to the fanciful Sleeping Beauty castle. Barbershop quartets. Cool. Yo, we're dancing.
I'm surprised Neve isn't dancing, Mom.
Come on.
That'll be hard. More energy, Molly, more energy.
We're seeing footage from behind Molly as Elton guides her through the crowd through that first big, beautiful, colorful castle that they have close to the entrance of Disneyland.
Area description. I'm transported to the... Oh my god, it talks so fast. It's colorful, imaginative. There's encounters with characters. Dumbo. Alice in Wonderland. What a treat for your
So cute. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we're about to get on our first ride. It's the Dumbo ride, and this is one that Elton can go on. He's watching it. He's getting prepped mentally. I'm a little nervous. I hope he does okay. I've got some treats for him to encourage him, but I assume if they let them on, it's fine. I've seen other service dog users do it, so fingers crossed he's all good.
Here we're seeing Molly and Elton get on the Dumbo ride, and Molly is excitedly waving right before the ride takes off.
We're about to get on our second ride, and it's another one that Elton can do. Probably mostly because I don't go on scary big rides because I get anxious, and I go on all the baby kiddie rides. So Elton's gonna be coming on his second ride, and he's like watching with so much excitement once again. Are you ready for your boat ride? Are you ready for your boat ride?
We are actually currently being transported to a very magical place called Storybookland.
That was the whale.
And our journey starts off to the right with the island of the three little pigs, and the three little pigs have 3 homes. One made out of hay, one made out of sticks, and one made out of certified wolf-proof bricks. Down into Wonderland, and things only became curiouser and curiouser from there. And across from Alice to our right, we have the quaint little London park where Peter Pan and the darling siblings all travel to Neverland, home of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And if you listen hard enough, you can hear the 7 Dwarfs sing away as they mine. And keep them away from the water and also away from our animals. And parents, supervise your children, and children, supervise your parents, and everybody else keep an eye on each other as we do now and add a new twist along our journey.
So after that ridiculously fun boat ride, it was way more fun than it should have been for me, but I had a great time. My cheeks hurt from smiling, and I figured Elton could probably use a pee break, so I asked one of the cast members where I could take him, and they basically said anywhere with a little fence that opens, he can come pee. So I took his harness off. It's nice fresh grass, which I really appreciate, and so does Elton. He's been having a nice little relaxing sniff time, and this is really awesome because a lot of other places just have these really small, like fake grass with a tiny little fence, and they're really small, and he doesn't like them. So it's really awesome that they have real grass and like quite a big area for him to explore. Elton hasn't gotten to meet a character yet, so we're in line so he can meet Donald I love that the first character he's meeting is a fellow animal. Are you excited to meet Donald? Are you excited to meet Donald?
Here we're seeing Molly and Elton approach a very excited Donald Duck.
He's making noises. It's like a giant stuffed animal.
He did a little dance. He's waving at Elton, making a little heart shape with his hands, and then they pose for a picture. Very, very cute. Elton is very excited.
Wasn't that nice? Okay, thank you. You're the best. We appreciate you. Oh. After having so much fun meeting Donald Duck, it's time for a little dinner break. We couldn't find his collapsible bowls to bring, so we're gonna have to order some more. So he's just eating out of the bag, and then we got him a nice big cup of water. He's already drank some of it, and then I'll give us some more after. Okay, I just had the wildest experience. So after Elton was done eating, I can hear who I think is a mom talking to her child, and she's like, "No, be careful. That's a new dog. You don't know him. You have to approach with caution. You can't just get up all up in his face." And I'm like, "Oh, it's a good mom, like educating her child." And I'm like bracing myself for the "can we pet your dog" question, and I'm just sitting there. It was Pluto. Pluto wanted to meet Elton, so then they just had the most grand time meeting. It was so cute. Oh my god! Oh my god, he's meeting Pluto! This is a dream come true!
Is it like a celebrity thing?
Oh, it's all we wanted all day!
Look at your mouth.
Oh my god!
You guys are not chilling like that.
Oh, nice to meet you. We're big fans. Big fans. They've been waiting. He's been waiting all day to meet. Oh my god, this is wonderful. Okay, so I gave my outfit a shout out at the beginning of the video, but I never actually showed it to you guys. So of course I have my polka dot. They're like pink and white polka dots with a gold bow, and then I have my first time visitor Disney patch. And then I have this t-shirt which has like neon palm trees and Mickey, and he's wearing pink sunglasses. And it was like $10 from Zara Kids, love that. Then I have my Lululemon fanny pack in black with these jeans that you would have seen in my haul from Japan. They're like Zara jeans, very comfy, very 90s. And then I just have like my white platform Converse on and this like little chain necklace. I'm feeling this whole time. Okay, so there's this wall behind us in Mickey's Toonland, something like that. So my mom's gonna give the voice and describe it.
Okay, so in the background, Molly, there's like, you really feel that there's real mountains, but they're not real. They are painted. But it has that effect when you walk in, you're like, oh my gosh.
And it's like 2D, so you feel like you're a cartoon.
Yeah, and it's all like different colors of green, and then it goes into the background, there's more lavender and gray as you're kind of hitting the clouds. And then there's all these little houses, and they're just adorable, like little fun, cutie houses like you had when you were a child. And beautiful umbrellas that are, you know, blue and white and red and white. It's gorgeous.
Also, Elton's been doing the most phenomenal job guiding me through all of the busy areas. Like, I am so impressed with him. I feel like he's in his, like, his element. Like, busy environments, lots of chaos, lots of obstacles. That's when he's the happiest, because he's like, feels like he has so much purpose. He's like, look at me go, Mom. Aren't I so impressive? So should we go, Elton, to Winnie the Pooh? I think we should go to Winnie the Pooh now.
Here's more footage of Elton guiding Molly through the crowds of Disneyland.
Okay, so they have these ice cream sandwiches that are like ice cream display, and I can feel them. So I was able to touch them, and then I was able to decide what I wanted to order because they're all tactile. And I ordered this ice cream sandwich and the classic Mickey head ice cream bar. And Elton doesn't get to have any of it. My favorite show growing up was Winnie the Pooh, and I give all of my guide dogs like a personality trait based on which Winnie the Pooh character they would be, and we're about to ride the Winnie the Pooh ride. I'm so excited.
Here we see footage from behind of Molly and Elton sitting in their little cart on the Winnie the Pooh ride. It's the part of the ride where it kind of gets all psychedelic with the black lights. I think the story is they ate some spoiled honey and started having an experience, if my memory serves me correctly. It's very trippy, very colorful, neon, black lights, all that jazz.
I like it. Oh! I don't like that. I could make it a bit of a smoother stop.
A little bit more gentle.
But the rest of the ride was fun. I could obviously not see a damn thing. It was very loud, and I didn't really know what was going on, but I liked the rocking motion, and I liked hearing the, oh my god, bees. Okay, so we got off the ride, and I got a Winnie the Pooh stuffy. I was in need of a new stuffy, and he's like the perfect size for my sleeping comforts and needs, and I'm so happy. So let me give you the breakdown of which characters each guide dog. So Elton is Winnie the Pooh because he gives main character energy, and also he is a little bear. And then Gallop is clearly Eeyore. There has never been more of an Eeyore you've ever met. In the best way. I love it. I love it. And then Gypsy, my first guide dog, Tigger. We called her Tigger from the moment I got her. She was Tigger through and through. And then Ben was Piglet. Oh, also, funny thing that happened earlier that I completely forgot to tell you guys about. One of the characters like approached me and started having a conversation with me, and I was the most confused because I could not see that it was a character, but they weren't talking like a normal human because they were in like full character mode. It was Mulan, and she was like talking about things that happened in the movie, but I've not seen that movie since I was probably like 6. I was lost. It took like a good 3 minutes before somebody was like, oh, Molly, it's somebody in character. And I was like, I have been so utterly confused. So that was kind of funny. Look, I got this bubble light because it's nighttime now and I can see the lights, not the bubbles, but the lights. And there's this big pretty boat going around behind me and it's all lit up. Ooh, I feel the bubbles. We had dinner and it was delicious. And now we're gonna go on the jungle cruise ride. Ooh, the bubbles. This is fun.
Here we're seeing some footage of the fireworks and Molly enjoying the fireworks show, and they're green, gold, purple, pink, so many colors. It's so pretty.
That was crazy. That was crazy at the end. Ooh, I got home from Disney at like midnight and we left at noon. So it was a 12-hour day. I was too tired to wrap this up, but look, I've got my friend Winnie the Pooh here to wrap this up with me. Honestly, I'm still exhausted and I'm packing to head off to Vegas. You'll see that vlog in a few weeks. But I've got to say, as a non-theme park lover, I had the best time ever, to the point where I was like, do I need season passes? Am I gonna plan my next Disney trip ASAP? Like, I had the best time. The fireworks were spectacular. They were so bright. Brightest fireworks I've ever seen. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I met so many of you. Like, I wanna say I met 30 or 40 of you. So thank you to every single one of you who came up to say hi, hug, take a photo, chat. I enjoyed meeting all of you so, so much. And honestly, I think what made the day was Elton's excitement. Like, it truly felt like bringing a 3-year-old to Disney, and I was living vicariously through his joy. He loved the 4 rides that he went on. He loved just meeting the characters. He loved wearing the ears. He loved every single moment, and like, his joy was my joy. Can you tell I'm a true mom? And you know what? Neve Burke, who is a theme park hater.
No, I'm not a hater. I just don't particularly love them.
And is not particularly inspired by fireworks.
I felt emotional watching them.
Yeah, she could usually care less about fireworks, and she was like, you want a day for the fireworks? But she was like...
They were really spectacular. They were really evoked emotions. They were so well done. It was perfection.
So, if you don't buy it from me, buy it from Neve.
Yep.
You know what?
Because I'm tough.
She's tough to impress when it comes to fireworks and theme parks, and she had a thoroughly enjoyable time. So... until next time, you can click over here if you want to see my experience at Disney Sea, talking about the accessibility for blind travelers, or you can click over here to see this Erewhon taste test where I went to a very expensive, fancy celebrity LA grocery store and did a haul and taste test. Check that out. See you next time. Bye.